So, this is a really good place to try to run a train. I mean, you've got pretty decent amounts of space on either side. You can just run around, get zombies going behind you, and then eventually, once you have enough, just turn around and shoot. I'm going to look around here really quick, because any second now, we're going to see something that we haven't seen yet, called a Nova Gas crawler. Right there, that little tiny golem-looking thing that's glowing green, that's called a Nova Gas crawler, and those things are really annoying. Because, one, they're tiny, and two, when you kill them, they don't just die, they explode. And that can hurt you pretty bad, but it can also temporarily blind you. So, they will only show up once you've turned on the power. Whenever those boards were falling from the roof, that was them tearing holes down, you know, so they could start climbing in. But essentially, I'm going to go ahead and kill all of these, and I will fade to the point where I'm at the end of a round.
Your misery has ended, comrade!
Alright, so here I am, it's the end of the round. I do have one Nova Gas zombie left. I mean, look at this thing, it's freaking terrifying. Anyways, so I'm going to do a couple more things. I'll probably teleport here in a little bit. A thing to keep in mind, that light, the green light right there, means that you can go up there, you can, you know, hold X to initiate the link. You will have to do that every single time before you actually decide to teleport. So you initiate the link, again, you come back here, you step on top of this pad, and you hold X. Bam. There's that. There we go. Alright, we're back. Sorry, there was some pretty intense corruption going on right then. I mean, it looks like it's a bit better, but I can't tell. Alright, anyways, that was really weird. So, the teleporter, every single time you teleport will require time to cool down. So you can't just constantly use it. I wish you could, because that would be a really good way, you know, get some zombies in there, teleport, kills them all. You're up there. Zombies cannot spawn up there. They can't. There isn't a spawn point. They don't fall from the roof. They don't crawl up from the ground, and there aren't any windows. When you're up there, you are perfectly safe. So it's like a temporary safe zone. Gives you time to reload, you know, upgrade your weapons if you need to, all of that type of thing. All right, I'm going to go ahead and try to fix a window or two. And I don't know where that Nova Gas crawler went. I can hear it somewhere. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and teleport. Because, yeah, he's far enough away. So the thing I didn't get a touch on earlier is right here you can buy extra grenades. I haven't used any yet, but if you hit your right bumper, you just throw a grenade. You can also hold it for a while and cook it. Just hold it too long because it will explode in your hands. If you need more grenades when you're up here, they cost $2.50. You get 2 at the beginning of every single round. So, I mean, that's a good thing to keep in mind. But pretty much when you're up here, the zombies will see. That one will just stand right there. You can throw grenades from up here. You run out of grenades, you run over there, buy some more, keep throwing them. Alright, let's see where I go now. Alright, now I'm over here. Let me look around really quick. Oh, dang it. There's the end of another round. Really quick, I'm going to take some time to explain those rooms. Whenever you get done teleporting, there's a really good chance you're going to show up temporarily in a random, creepy room. So, I mean, the first time I showed up in that office-looking place with the projector in the room, this time I showed up in Samantha's bedroom, which was red, had creepy teddy bears all over the place. And while I was there, if you look at the bottom corner of my screen, I have a film reel. It serves no purpose in the game, it's an Easter egg, and I will touch back on that after I am done with this round. Alright, so here I am, back again, and I've kind of run a risk this time. I used some grenades, and you can make a crawler, which is essentially you just blow the legs off of a zombie. This is the part where I'm kind of, worried a bit. In some maps, crawlers will eventually just die on their own accord, which kind of makes sense. On others, you can keep a crawler for literally ever. I could leave this crawler there, and I could run around this map for, 30, 40 minutes, and it wouldn't die. It would just, try to, hopelessly, eventually get to me. I'm trying to think. I am going to go ahead and open up a couple more doors to show off some remaining areas of this map. Eventually I might buy the Bowie knife. There really isn't a point right now. just because, you know, it's so late on in the game. So, anyways, I am now back here at spawn. Also, when it says beware of the 6, it's talking about the Nova 6 crawlers. They're infused with this gas from the campaign called Nova 6. I mean, in the campaign, it's a mild hallucinogenic, and it's pretty much tear gas. I mean, it hurts you, like, in an explosive type of way, and it also, like, makes your vision really hazy for a little bit. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and open up this door right here. Alright. We have another trap right here. This is a fire trap, and this fire trap will shine up right here. You can actually see the little tiny pipes where the gas will come out of. I believe it also costs 1,000? Yes, it does. Over here you have the MPL. It costs 1,000. It's a really good starting gun, too. I mean, it's right up there with a PM63, fast rate of fire, doesn't do enough damage to zombies, so that means you can get a lot of points really fast, but you will also run out of ammo really fast. Gonna go and open up one more door here. This one is right, you know, there's where we came through. You turn around here. Here's another door in the far corner. Open it up, and here's another perk machine. This one is called Double Tap. It costs 2,000 points, and what it lets you do is you shoot twice as fast. I know that sounds really lame in the sense where, you know, you'll run out of ammo faster, and, I mean, what's the point of just shooting faster? But when you're cornered and you have a huge train behind you, and you can shoot a lot of zombies really fast, that can be the difference between life and death in this game sometimes. Alright, here's a box location for this room right here. I'll go ahead and run back in there in case you didn't see where it was. The box location in this room is right here, against this wall, right next to the exit. So you come around here, run over this direction. Here's another gun. It's the AK-74U. It's a really good automatic rifle. Pack-a-punch, it's pretty decent. Costs 1,200 points. That means it will be 600 points for ammunition. So that's a really good gun to get. You come over here, and here is one more door for 1,250. Gonna go ahead and open it up. This is a really tight area. I mean, really quick, you can run a train in this area. It's gonna be really tight, especially when you have to come through this gap right here. But I have been able to do it before. I mean, it's just a really good idea that you get a close-range weapon, so that way, you know, you aren't completely screwed over when you get cornered by a zombie. So anyways, open up this door, you come up here, run up this staircase in here. Here's another trap. This one is a lightning one. As you can see here, the prongs all the way across there. So pretty much if you stand back in here, there is a window that they can come in through. And also another one right here. So you aren't completely safe, but if you have a huge train, it'll be a whole lot easier to fend off these two windows rather than an entire train. Also, if you listen closely, you hear that little singing sound. You come over here, here is the last rock. I'm not going to activate it yet, because I'd like to activate it at the beginning of a round. It's really cool to play through a round of these zombies with that song playing. I mean, it just makes it so much more intense. So anyways, here's pretty much the last new room that we haven't seen yet. The box location is right over here next to that window. I'll come back to that music thing in a little bit. Here is, I'm pretty sure, the last door. You come over here, it's 1,250 to open, you open it up, you know, got 1,200 points left, you run down this staircase, and voila, we are now back in the theater. On a lot of these cases, if you open one door, it'll open up the door on the other side, so the reason I didn't have to open this one is because I opened that one up from up there. So yeah, there's that. We have now opened every single door in this map. You can run a complete loop, which means if you need to, you can run all the way from here, you know, go through this area, run through spawn. You can literally run the entire circuit of the map. There's my little crawler. With the remaining points that I have, I am going to go ahead and try to get a new gun to see if I can get a wonder weapon, which will be really handy at this point in the game because, I mean, there have been a couple close calls when I've been playing through that I have cut out. So let's see what I get. Cycle through, cycle through. Alright, here we go. HK-21. This gun has a 125 ammo clip with 500 bullets in the reserve. It is the gun with the most ammunition in the game that isn't Pack-a-Punch. When you upgrade this weapon, it gets even more ammunition. The only downside of it is it has a pretty decent slow rate of fire. So a really good combination with this gun. Get the HK21. You go out there, you get 2,000 points, and buy double tap, and you have a really beast of a weapon. So I'm going to go ahead. There really isn't anything much I can do. I'm going to go up there, activate the song, run down here, kill the zombie, and start the next round. I'm going to go ahead and throw an annotation up on the screen that will link you to the music video of this song. It's called 115 by Elena Sigmund. She does pretty much all of the hidden songs that include the original 4 characters. And when I say the original 4 characters, I don't mean the 4 Marines from World at War. I mean, Richtofen, Dempsey, Takio, and Nikolai. So, ooh, what's that sound? I know that sound. Somewhere around here there is a zombie. Aha! There he is! So, apparently after a while, maps do this as well. If a crawler is left unattended to for a long enough period, the crawler will die, but instead of starting the new round, it'll simply respawn it as a full-fledged zombie. So anyway, it's going to kill him. Activate this song. And there's the song. Yeah, I only activate the songs when I'm in the middle of a round because it just makes it that much more intense. I'm a whole lot more alert, and it's just, it's a great feeling to play, zombies to this type of music. Nova gas. Alright, so here I am. It's the end of the round. I'm sorry that I faded through the song if you're wanting to listen to that, but I mean, I only was killing zombies for like maybe the first 45 seconds of the song, and it was kind of boring of me just running around here while I was waiting for the song to end. So anyways, here's that annotation again in case you didn't get to click on it the first time to go listen to the full song. But anyways, there are a couple more things I can do now. I would go and buy double tap. I mean, it makes a whole lot of sense to buy for this HK21, but since I have 3,000 points, I'm going to go ahead and buy this other perk over here that we've seen a couple of times now, and I still haven't explained what it does. What it does, sorry. It's called Speed Cola, and essentially you reload a lot faster. It'll cost you 3,000 points to buy, and here, watch this. I'm going to burn through some SPAS 12 ammo, and look, just chuck, 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 chuck. Bam. Already reloaded. It works with every single gun, so shoot off a couple rounds of this, and then, I mean, super fast reload compared to what it used to be. It's a really good perk to get. Just try to it's not a necessity early on. First things to get, literally in this order. First thing to do, get quick revive, get a decent gun, get jug. After that, you can start buying stuff, whichever order you want. Now I'm going to look around and see what all there is to be done. So, another thing to keep in mind, a good tactic, is right after you teleport, whenever you can, and just have some time. I already went ahead and did it when I was, off screen, but I went ahead and linked the teleporter back up, so in case I can see there's just like an entire wave of zombies just running towards me right there, I can just turn around and use an emergency teleport. It's a really good backup to have that way. If you know you're going to go down, and you've got a whole bunch of perks like I do, like, I mean, look, I have 6,000 points worth of perks right now. So going down, that's going to be a whole bunch of points just lost. So I mean, it's better to have an escape route than nothing else at all. Hopefully by the end of this next round, I might be able to have enough to get either double tap or pack-a-punch. We'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and start the new round, and I will see you in a couple of seconds.
Slime thing, die, die!
Alright, so here I am. I had to actually cut through 2 rounds because there was one round that gave me Hellhounds with a maximum ammunition, so I didn't get hardly any points at all from that. And then I just got done doing a round of actual, zombies and things, so I got a lot of points from that one. I'm going to try to, really quick, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it since I just got a carpenter. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to go ahead and pack-a-punch a gun. The recommendation I would give, though, is that if you can, use the box before you go and pack-a-punch, because if you pack-a-punch and then later on go and use the box and get a better gun, and then get rid of the gun you just pack-a-punched, you've lost like 6,000 points worth of perks. So that doesn't usually make much sense. So just because you guys haven't seen what pack-a-punching is, at least on, you know, this type of Intro to Zombies video yet, this is already linked. I'm going to go ahead and run over here, teleport, because it's, you know, already linked up from before. And I'm going to get rid of the spas at some point because it's already losing its effectiveness. So I'm going to go ahead and pack-punch the HK-21. You come up here, hold X, and voila! You now have the H-115 oscillator, 150 shots per clip with 750 shots in reserves. Also, this clock up here will tell you when you're about to teleport back. So, I mean, you have up until that second hand reaches the 12, and you are gone. That's just a good way to gauge your time when you're in that area. And see, this time we didn't go into any strange room, we just reappeared right, you know, here, where we eventually do. So, I mean, going into one of those strange rooms is kind of a hit and miss most of the time. But yeah, now we have a pack-punch gun, the H-115 oscillator. So, I mean, it looks different. It's got this, I mean, I'm going to try to get in the right lighting here, but it's got a really cool type of, like, chrome finish to it. You can't really see it that well on this gun, but it's got, like, this red vine type of overlay thing. I mean, you can see it a little bit in the glare right there. But yeah, it shoots really powerful ammunition now. As I said again, the clip is a whole lot bigger. I mean, it's 150, 745. So this thing will just tear through zombies at this point. So I'm going to go ahead, use this gun for another round, and then by the end of the next one, hopefully I can maybe hit the box a couple more times and get some double tap to go along with this thing. So yeah, see you in a couple more seconds. Alright, so here we are again. We're back. Ooh, jumps of joy. Anyways, I did actually go a couple of rounds just so I could get some more points to do some things. As you can see, I have plenty to do a lot of stuff. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the random box and hit it a couple of times, try to get some different guns, give you some, you know, statistics on a couple of things. I probably won't spend the time to go through every single gun, because, I mean, after you play this game long enough, you learn which guns are good, which guns are bad. I am going to make a suggestion, though. Unless you're King Baby, or an individual, one of the very few on this planet like King Baby, do not get a sniper, because snipers in zombies are awful unless you're King Baby, because King Baby's a god. Oh-ho! Here we go. This right here is the most powerful gun in Kino der Toten. It is called the Thunder Gun. That's right. It shoots pretty much thunder blasts. Look at that. It has, right now it's not pack-a-punch. It only comes with, you know, 14 shots, which isn't too good. But understand, this thing can take out entire trains in one single blast. So shoot it again just to reload. This is one beautiful gun. It really, really is. And that gives me almost enough. I need 150 points to do everything that I want. I'm going to try to get about 150 more points really quick. That'll give me enough time to buy some double tap, and then I can go and pack-a-punch and get the upgraded Thunder Gun, which is called the Zeus Cannon. It is beautiful. It really is. So I need only 30 more points. There are some broken windows down here. Bum, bum, bum. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, we have exactly enough to do everything. So, what am I wanting to do? Oh yes, I am wanting to, first of all, link this. Hold X to initiate link. Be sure to always just double check what that text says before you hold X. Because if you're playing on, like, you know, Xbox Live or co-op, and one of your teammates already linked it, and you don't know, and you go up there to try to link it, and you just teleport without everybody else, it's a really bad move to do. You're going to make a whole lot of enemies that way. So come down here, get some double tap, and I'm going to go ahead and whip this thing out really quick just to show you. I mean, that thing's shooting like at least twice as fast, maybe faster. So now this thing is just an elite killing machine. So now I have exactly 5,000 points, just enough to get myself a Zeus Cannon. It will upgrade how many shots this thing has per clip, as well as the ammo in reserve. So let's go ahead and take care of this really quick. Come around here, and we are off. Alright, come over here. Pack, punch.
I can have more drink.
And I have a Zeus cannon. 4 shots per clip, 24 shots in reserve. Really quick, an Easter egg thing. Look at that audio reel in the bottom of my inventory. You come up here, look at the projector, it won't give you an option. You hold X, you'll put that reel in there, and it'll actually start showing little snippets of a movie, plus an audio clip. So there are, I think, 6 of those, and there is a film reel in, I think, all of the Strange Rooms but 1. So there's one in here. I just always forget where it is, because it changes location. But if you're fast enough, you can look around, you can find all of them. It doesn't do anything special. There is not an achievement or anything like that. It's just a little tiny cool thing you can do. Another thing that I'm going to attempt to try to do, even though I don't have a sniper, there's a hidden recording, just an audio recording, over here. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit it. It's right up there. Somewhere. It's like perched on a window ledge, and you can see it with a sniper, but any other gun it's really difficult to hit. So I'll probably maybe make a separate video showing where you can find all of the film reels and all of the audio logs. There is also another audio log located up inside of this chandelier right here, but the best way to hit it is with a ray gun, and I have yet to be able to hit it with any other type of gun, so hopefully later I can go ahead and get my hands on one of those ray guns. The Zeus cannon that I'm holding right now, or the thunder gun, is what is called a wonder weapon. From the zombies storyline perspective, that means that it is a weapon that has element 115 components inside of it. From any other perspective, it means a sci-fi gun. So, this is a wonder weapon, the ray gun is a wonder weapon, and I haven't gotten them yet, but monkey bombs are a wonder weapon. They're a tactical type of thing, so instead of, you having flashbangs or something like that in zombies, you have this thing called a monkey bomb, which is essentially this little tiny cymbal monkey that you throw. It'll distract the zombies for a couple of seconds and then explode. It's a really, really handy type of device. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead, kill this Nova gas crawler, and then, oh, come on, are you kidding me? I shot you in the head. There we go.
You see what happens when you touch Nikolai?
Oh, and this one, oddly enough, didn't explode. That's weird. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get a train going so I can show you just how powerful this thing is. So, from that demonstration, the thunder gun doesn't appear more powerful than the average shotgun. So I'm going to go ahead, wait to get a good train going, turn around, and one shot of this thing, it can take out, I have the official guide for Call of Duty Black Ops, and it talks about the thunder gun, and I think it can take out up to, like 50 zombies per shot. If I remember correctly, if you wait long enough, if you get the zombies, right next to you and you blast it, it'll take care of all of them. So I'm just gonna run around this loop here for a bit. Whoa! And dodge and weave, dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Alright, I've got a pretty decent amount behind me. I'm going to wait for all of them to get a bit closer to me. I'll go up, wait here against this wall, have all of them charge me, and then bam! Look at that. All of them dead, except for like 1 or 2 Nova gas crawlers because I was aiming a bit too high. This gun is powerful. When you get into the high rounds and if you get cornered, you can just switch to this thing, blast them all away, and you're fine. This is a necessity to make it far on pretty much any round. Now, eventually you do get to a point, I've seen videos, I personally have never made it this far, but I've seen videos where, especially someone like Yote Slayer, gets far enough to where the thunder gun doesn't kill them. I mean, he's lost. It'll knock them over, but it won't kill them. They'll just, stand back up. So, eventually you do get to the point where the only thing that can kill a zombie is a trap. Like one of the lightning traps, not the turret. The turret won't kill them. You have to use something along the lines of a lightning trap or one of the fire traps to kill zombies, especially in Ascension, which I will eventually get to if this series gets good enough likes and views and things like that. So hey, that's what you can do if you like. If this is helping you at all, or just, giving you a comprehension of any of these maps, I will eventually get to Black Ops 2, so it's a little, bit something more current. But yeah, go ahead and leave a like, a share, some suggestions to say what I could do better. If you want me to go ahead and get King Baby in on some of this action, I can do that too. Just let me know in the comments. But yeah, so if all goes well, I'll be able to get through all of the Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2 maps with time. So I want to switch back over to this gun really quick just so I can rack up a decent amount of points. Be careful when you turn around to shoot because you will get flanked by zombies. They are very clever, especially the Nova Gas, because I mean they're so much smaller than all the other zombies. They'll get right up next to your shins and start beating the crap out of you without you even noticing it. So just always be aware of what is coming to hit you. Oh, that was almost a bit too close too.
But you were dead before. Ah, fuck you.
So, I'm going to go ahead and end the video now. I might go ahead and fade it back in the event that I get that collector achievement. But as of right now, I've shown you everything there is to know about this Kino der Toten map. So again, leave comments down below if I missed something, if you want me to address something more. Pretty much the tactic I always use from this point onward is once this area is open up and I have the Zeus cannon, I will run this circle just constantly. If I need to, I will take an exit down this middle aisle down here, and then, loop around and eventually get back into here. But I mean, once you reach a point in zombies, it's literally just a matter of how good you are at running trains. So as of right now, I've shown you everything that I can. Leave comments, give me suggestions, like it, share it, favorite it, whatever you want to do to show your support. And I will see you all inside of the Pentagon. I'm Jump Drive from Gamer Group 935, and I am out.